Young. That's what happens when you're Jesus. Criminy, your back is wide. Can't believe
John
how.
Young? John,
Yeah,
get up
John,
and
your
step
back
that
is
thing.
so wide. How do you fit through a door? That's you have a wide back, or maybe that's just a narrow door. Maybe that's what
It's
that
a
is.
double door. It's a double
That
door.
does look like a narrow door now that I think about it. Those are 5-foot ceilings.
I'm sorry.
My God, your back is huge. Hey guys, there are people here that I am deeply aligned with who help keep the lights on here. There's a company called BIRTHFIT who's been very generous in helping us keep the lights on here at the Sevan podcast. I highly recommend it if you are fornicating without prophylactics or using any contraception, that you look into them. And if you have caught a load of the baby batter and you're growing a baby inside of you, I also recommend contacting them. They are great people. I align with them strongly in their beliefs and their catering to the needs of bringing a baby into the world. Also, Paper Street Coffee has been extremely generous, including their $200 that they gave away yesterday. But they are a daily sponsor of the Sevan podcast. Gabe's amazing. They just opened their first store in Cresskills, New Jersey. I highly recommend if you're in the area to go over and check out their place. Of course, Vindicate. They sell all the Sevan podcast shirts, hats, and for a lot of the other beloved media shows. Oh, look at Hiller representing. A lot of the beloved media, my homeboys in the space, they also rep them, so you can go over there and get gear. And then finally, of course, Born Primitive has gone above and beyond. They've given us a discount code, 20% off. The shirts fit great. I've talked ad nauseum about how amazing the shoes are. If you don't believe me either, just look in the comments. No one in the comments is saying, no, I didn't like my shoes, or no, the shirt doesn't fit good. Shirt fits good if you have broad shoulders and if you have cannons like me. So
Did you go find the dirtiest pair?
No, dude, I wore the shit out of these. I got them on Black Friday, and I've worn them basically every day since.
Nice.
I don't wear the white. I wear the black.
The difference between those and mine. Oh my God! Come on. Yeah,
I often have trouble finding shirts that fit my wide back.
Yeah.
And Born Primitive is fitting great right now.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. I have a big back too, and it's for a little guy, and it's great. And it doesn't pull too tight on the titties. Looks like you stepped in shit and it smeared up on the side. Yeah.
You know, the shovels are made of wood. I was just like hitting that part of the shovel with my foot.
And then, of course, the sponsor that's always there, always taking care of us, takes care of my family, takes care of so much of everything that I do, so many aspects of my life, checks in on me regularly. Sarah Cox, the owner of capeptides.com. So it is a fantastic crew. Also, it is an honor that the people over at Underdogs Athletics, Kiefer and Justin Kotler, trusted us with these videos to show on our platform. That does require a great amount of trust to let us look at their videos, critique them, have their athletes on, the whole shebang. So I really appreciate that, and I'm excited to continue the open shows from Thursday to Friday to Saturday. So we're pumped. Before we get to business with the open. Is Tyson Bagent the fittest player in the NFL? John Young.
I'm gonna
careful.
Is Tyson Bagent the fittest player in the NFL?
I'm gonna say yes.
Why do you say yes?
I don't think any other NFL player can put down what he just put down in 24.1.
Isn't that impressive as hell?
It's pretty darn impressive. Yeah.
And
he's 6', he's like 6'3".
6'3", 6'4". He's crazy tall.
If you guys are wondering what he's talking about, if you go over to the Hiller Fit YouTube station, not now,
Derek Henry's freaking banded workouts that he does for his balance stuff does not make you good fit.
Is that where they're on the rig and they like just do that stupid?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I can do all of that stuff. It ain't that hard.
Hey, dude, the fact that was even more impressive about this is that he jumps up and down on all of his burpees. Afterwards, I go, "Hey, do you know how to
double foot?"
He goes, "What's stepping?" And I go, "It's how you take a minute off your time."
This is truly an incredible video. The first video that Andrew made with Tyson has caught on fire in the last week. It's probably 10 days old, but in the last 4 or 5 days, it's caught on fire. I think it's going to go. Has it gone over 100,000, Andrew?
It just hit 102, I think.
Yeah, wild. And then so Andrew, Tyson was generous enough to invite Andrew out to the Arnold. Andrew drove 5 hours in the morning to hang out with Tyson for the day and then drove 5 hours home and presented this to us the very next day. This is Chicago Bears quarterback Tyson Bagent hanging out with
Patrick
Hiller.
Clark, you are so stupid. It does not matter how you measure your fitness. And the NFL cannot measure fitness differently because there's only one way to measure fitness.
All
They
right.
measure athleticism. And I think people mistake athleticism for fitness sometimes.
That's
Being
probably
athletic
a nicer way to put it.
It's not. Fitness and athleticism are two different things.
I got
Jeffrey Jeffrey Adler, I would not say is super athletic because being athletic, you can adapt to things on the fly. I think Patrick Vellner is very athletic. They're two different things. Yet Jeffrey Adler is the fittest man in the world right now.
Rich Froning is very athletic.
Yeah, I would say Rich is athletic.
Saquon Barkley is not beating Jeff Adler at the CrossFit Games ever.
No Saquon Barkley couldn't beat me in a 5K, and that's bad.
Ooh.
Andrew Hiller, is Tyson Bagent the fittest man in the NFL?
Yes.
Tyler Watkins, is Tyson Bagent the fittest man in the NFL?
I won't spoil his time on Hiller's video, but if you're putting up a time like that and you do all the things that he does, for sure.
Do you guys think that there's anyone we could go to their house and just in the NFL and be like, hey, do this workout, and they could beat Tyson's time?
Listen, I bet there's a random kicker out there that's like fit that we don't know about.
Just does CrossFit.
Yeah. I mean, and maybe he does CrossFit too that we just don't know about. But I'm gonna say Tyson's the fittest guy. I just think there's probably somebody close to him though.
So the
fittest. Be surprised.
It's pretty impressive, man, because it's a great cohort of athletes, a very explosive, highly trained athletes. And I do suspect that he is also the fittest player in the NFL. Chicago's quarterback, Tyson Bagent.
Did you see Tom Brady ran a faster 40 like 2 days ago than his combine?
I did see that. I didn't see it. I heard about it.
Crazy.
What does he weigh? Like he's got to weigh quite a bit less.
Oh, I think he weighs more.
Now?
Dude, go look at his combine. He was like the string bean of all string beans.
Oh, what mic are you using, John?
The computer mic.
Oh, now it's hollow again. That's weird.
Do you want me to switch back to the regular mic?
Sure, let's try. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
We are lucky enough to have video of one of the greatest CrossFitters alive today, one of the fittest men on the planet, for sure, top 5. He is a complete savage. Ricky Mack. Everyone loves to see him compete. He's fun. He's personable. He's cool as shit. He's beautiful. And he's going up against Zane Healy. Never heard of him.
Mootopia?
This is 24.1. This is the workout we saw the boys do last night. I believe these are their final scores that will be submitted. The gentleman with the green folder next to Ricky is also a former games athlete, Benny Garrard, Ricky's older brother. 18 inches shorter.
Zane got second at the Down Under in the pro division or their elite division.
Who made this layout? Why is my nose cut off?
That would be.
It would be.
Is someone telling me something?
I went after Will's layout. I did the best I could. Should have gave it to Will.
So this is them. This is them doing 24-1. I believe these are the times they're going to submit. Let's let the tape roll. Feel free to chime in anywhere, boys.
Oh, they've already done this?
Yeah, where's Benny Garrard's pants? There they are. Okay, they're behind the clipboard.
Oh, I'm hoping Ricky gets 5:39 and we have 2 world records on our 2 podcasts. Like
at this moment, Zane is no shot.
No.
You don't think so?
You thought he had a shot beforehand?
I mean, unless Ricky just explodes.
Hey, check this out. Zane started with his left arm. How many people did that?
That's a good point.
Did
you?
I did.
Yeah.
Why?
It's my weaker arm.
Because I think Rich did the same thing when I watched his video.
Is Zane lowering it too slow? Is he using too much energy to lower the dumbbell?
He's just going slower.
Yeah, I think he tried to be a little more conservative.
Is Ricky going behind or over the dumbbell?
He looks like he's going over. Oh,
I think he's going
that
over.
other
It's
side
close.
does not look great.
That's what I'm
It's so
saying.
hard to judge.
It is, but it's not like they're going to be watching him anyway. So
He's clearly showing the capacity to jump over the dumbbell.
Hey, so what's the rule? Both his feet aren't landing at the same time. Do they need to?
No,
No. Okay. What is the rule?
both feet have to be
You just
in
have to
the
jump.
air at the same time.
You just have to jump. You can jump off one, you can jump off two, you can land on one, you can land on two. You just have to jump in both feet. Like you can't
God, he's
step
already
over.
got a.
hey, can someone tell me whether or not this was even supposed to be close?
No, it wasn't.
no.
They don't have anybody that can be close to him. I think they should do a handicap. Like Ricky has to beat Zane by like a minute.
That would be positive.
I think that's how you should do it.
In the setup, it was a bit difficult because it was like once we knew Ricky was in the game, it was like, how do we make this fair?
By doing a handicap.
Yeah, but we didn't think of that at the time, John.
I just thought of it off the top of my head. What are you talking about? Just make it next time.
Okay,
50-pound dumbbell, by the way, for those of you who don't know the workout by now, it's 21 snatches, 21 burpees, 21 snatches, 21 burpees, then the same thing with 15 and the same thing with 9. You have to start with your back to the dumbbell, and you have to do all the snatches with one arm and then the other set of snatches in each set with the other arm. That's basically the rules of the workout. I think I rated the workout in a 1 to 10 as a 10. Absolutely loved it.
John, what do you think the handicap should be?
A minute.
Yeah,
A minute.
minute.
He's already 19 seconds. He's got a 19-second lead on Zane right now.
Do you know the
Look,
scores
come on.
already, Tyler?
I know Ricky's.
Ricky does not look like he's going over that dumbbell on a lot of them.
Okay, so we're at 239 and Ricky is slowed down.
So to put this into perspective, Taylor has a 14-second lead on Ricky right now.
Holy moly. Ricky
Which is what? Which is 10 reps.
On the snatches. Not 10. It's 7.
yeah, but Ricky is tanner and has better abs than Taylor.
It's not Taylor's got the North Carolina to battle with. Ricky's got that sun.
Right. Hey, do you guys watch that Mayhem video where they've got the Elite and the RX and then the regular and then the scaled people foundation?
I watched them last year.
Screens.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm watching one of those right now.
Oh, damn. Zane, I apologize. Zane, I apologize. Hey, tell me about Zane. Has Zane been to semifinals before?
Yes.
So he's a top tier athlete.
Yes. He was like middle of the pack.
Will he
Last
finish
year at
top
semis.
1,000 in the Open?
Yeah. 100%.
Damn.
And what about this fan on Ricky? Do we like this while he's working out?
Some people say that helps a lot. It stresses me out.
I don't like it.
I don't either.
What do you not like about the fan?
I don't want anything blowing on me. I don't want like external shit going on around me when I'm working out. I don't even want music.
Taylor was done with the burpees at 4:24. And Ricky just started them.
It's crazy how well Zane's moving. Like, I don't think he slowed down all that much. It's just Ricky's so fast.
He's worming now. Zane is worming now.
Yeah. When I kind of went through like a period where I worked on my burpees for a long time. And that was something they taught me that Travis Mayer does, which is push up with your chest to keep your hips on the ground. And it does save quite a bit of energy. I like that.
Okay.
You know who's really, really good at that and like long burpee workouts is Lazar Dukic. Lazar Dukic does burpees like that, and it looks painful almost how he does it. But
Ricky, you're wasting time.
What did he do? I missed it. I was looking at Zane.
Well, it also looked like he was going to use the wrong arm at one point, and Ben had to correct him.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna say Ricky's time is 6:08.
All right.
What are you going to say Zane's time is? Under 7?
No,
9:08.
no,
He started to
faster
slow
than 9:08.
I know. I'm messing. He's going to be probably 7:45.
7:40.
How much did you guys think about lowering yourself? I tried to stop. Like, I tried to remind myself to stop doing that every chance I could, but it was so hard not to do
Not
it.
doing what?
Lowering to the ground on the burpee.
Yeah.
See how
just
Zane's
fall,
doing right now? Yeah.
You mean as opposed to just letting yourself slam to the ground?
Dude,
Yeah.
Kind of
when I
catch
got to
yourself
the
in chest.
15s, I was like, I just want to survive this. I already did it wrong.
I already did it wrong.
How about what Taylor told us yesterday? He had the thought, why am I even pushing this hard? Dallon's already ahead of me.
He's going behind that dumbbell. Oh, Ricky. Oh, Ricky.
I don't know, dude. He's over the front. He's over the front of the back.
I don't know, dude. You know what
It
they
doesn't
say.
look great, man.
603.
I'm on Hiller's side on that.
Yeah.
Go, Zane. So he's got to finish in 703.
Does it count if his score is invalid? Does Zane win then?
I don't think it's valid.
Hey, the one thing about Zane is he's pacing it perfectly. I mean, he's just staying right on track.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he's doing great. It's just
Is he in the round of 21?
You can't put him against Ricky.
That's where I was about this point.
He's got last 9 left.
This is the last.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, dude, this is okay. He's doing great.
Yeah.
7:15.
All right. So notes for Heat 1 is we need to figure out how to give handicaps.
A minute handicap here would have been perfect. And Ricky still wins, but that would have been perfect.
In the
Patrick
Heat,
Clark said that they would have never done that to him. It would have destroyed his confidence or something. He had a comment in here. Like, they wouldn't have done that.
It doesn't.
Let's see if I can find it. There it is.
Sorry, Zane. You're not one of the fittest people in the world. You're not top 3 fittest guy in the world.
No,
I think he knows that.
He picked up. Yeah.
how old is Zane? Do we know?
I don't know. Let me look that up.
723.
723.
Hey, John, if
Good
I would have
job,
said
Zane.
I'd give you a 3-minute handicap against Ricky, would you have thought you could have taken him?
No.
Would it have hurt your confidence?
Upon doing it, upon having done it, my answer is no.
I mean, before even.
So let's put that in perspective a second.
Yeah, I probably would. I think
Would you have taken that against Taylor?
a 3. Yeah, before I knew Taylor had that in the bag. Yeah.
And
I mean, Taylor, he just wins. I didn't know he had a world record time in him.
23.
Hey, before who's gotten slower than Zane? Jack Farlow did 30 seconds or 7:45.
Yeah.
Is that the slowest time we've seen from games athletes so far?
Didn't Gee
think
get something
so.
worse?
No, I think that was a fake score.
Fake. Misinformation.
Yeah.
I heard Jack Farlow's not feeling well.
No one felt well after that workout. Okay, Gracie Walton and
Wait.
Caitlin Van Ziel. What's Gracie Walton's deal? She showed up on the scene at Wadapalooza, and that's where she's had her greatest success. Did she win Wadapalooza? She won one of the events.
I don't think she won one of the
She
swimming.
won the
Swimming event, yeah. Which we sort of knew probably going in if you knew anything about her.
No, she was
I think I screwed this up again.
Third in the Tour Down Under. She was third in the Tour Down Under.
She
First was Maddie Sturt, and then second was Annika Greer.
she swam for a long time. She was super humble about it. She was like, I'll probably do okay. And it's like, yeah, you won it. Yeah.
What's the highlight of Gracie's CrossFit career, her CrossFit competition career?
Probably that swim event win.
Yeah. I would say.
She's
She did-
just somebody that's on the rise.
Yes. I would expect she probably is getting close to being in games contention from the Oceania region.
And where's Zane competing out of?
Oceania.
Okay. So Zane, the Oceania division this year, who are the top gals there? Ellie Turner? Maddie Stewart?
Maddie's, yeah. I mean, you know them all. You're saying them. Reel them all.
Who else?
Van Ziel. Oh, she's right there.
Okay. And
They
only
have a lot of girls that are going team. If Tia got the exemption, right?
We assume.
So we don't know that for a fact, but she's not there.
So out of Caitlin Van Ziel, Gracie Walton, Maddie Sturt, and Ellie Turner, they're not all 4 of them can't go, right? Only 3 can go? Or is it
At
2?
the moment, but
At the moment.
it will reset. And if all of the girls who are going team in Oceania, also the pros like Cara Webb and all them, if they sign up for quarterfinals, they'll likely get another spot.
Emily DeRoy, Jamie Simmons.
And what's the highest Zane has finished? Does anyone know over there? I'll check in a second if we don't know.
Fifth
What are
on
you
the
getting?
finals.
Okay.
So right there.
So
I don't know
better
if
the
it's
middle of
highest,
the pack.
but oh, Benzio was 4th last year. Sorry.
Okay, so these are all. If we saw any of these people at the games,
Pros.
we shouldn't be surprised. Okay, here we go. Gracie Walton, Caitlin Van Ziel, Underdogs Athletics athletes, both vying for a spot to get to the Torian Pro and then make it to the games.
Hey, did we ever say why we're doing this?
Because we're cool.
Yeah.
Isn't this on the Heat One app?
Yeah, this is on the Heat One app. People were able to pick.
Download.
Sorry,
and I got mine open. Download the Heat One app. This is a game we are all playing. Anyone who's cool is playing. Anyone with you can be any kind of person, boy, girl, anything.
Manziel's flying.
So Caitlin has to get a minute. How many seconds did Zane finish in?
Well, they're. I would say these two are more even in fitness.
7:23.
7:23. So she needs to get a minute and 23 slower than Gracie for them to win.
Oh, I mean that's stupid. Yeah, just give Zane a handicap next time, and then this will be fixed.
What's the highest Gracie's finished in a semifinal?
Last year Walton was 6th.
Oh,
She's right there.
So this is 5th and 6th from last year's Torian Pro.
No, ironically, Zane, Caitlin, and Gracie are all underdogs in the Oceania region to make it to the games. Like they could make it, but they're underdogs to make it.
Caitlin came out way faster.
CrossFit Games
Grace.
leaderboard.
Yeah,
Caitlin's
Gracie.
also on that. What is it? That old show where you have to battle against like the bodybuilders and all that.
The Titan Games.
No, it's like it was like in
Gladiator.
Gladiator. She's in the Australian version of the Gladiators.
Oh, with Khan, that one.
Yeah,
Oh, I have seen that.
Where they got to dress all up.
Yeah.
Where do I find I don't even know how to find the leaderboard.
I keep thinking the girl next to Caitlin is Gracie, and it's not. But they're dressed like the same. Like
They are.
I don't know who that girl is, but be proud. You're on the show.
Oceania. Oh, this is team. Give me a second.
So Grace caught up right there. Caitlin came out way hotter.
I don't think Grace was behind. I think we were looking at that girl next to Caitlin.
So these are the names of the pipe hitters from the women in Torian Pro: Ellie Turner, Jamie Simmons, Emily DeRoy, Caitlin Van Ziel in 4th, Madeline Sturt in 5th, Gracie Walton in 6th. Okay, so
and Jamie Simmons and Emily DeRoy are going team.
Oh, okay. All right.
So Grace is going with the double foot. I think that's the difference here.
Well, Caitlin was in the beginning. She went to the step up.
She backed off.
I heard Cara Saunders is making a comeback this year.
She's in team.
She or not.
Yeah.
That's not making a comeback when you go team.
Yeah.
And don't tell that to Rich.
All right.
It wasn't a comeback for Rich. It was just a continuance.
4-second lead, Grace.
Eat Beaver, Sevi, great getting your score logged. I know. I'm
Tyler,
really
are we doing this for week 2 as well?
Yeah.
Okay. I will try to come up, or Hiller can try to come up, or we can
with a
handicap for
with a handicap. We could probably include that
for the athletes. Same athletes?
No,
different athletes.
Oh, okay.
Different athletes. We're just showcasing the Underdogs athletes.
I gotcha.
If
a handicap is needed, we'll issue a handicap.
I'll let you know.
Is that
fair?
Van
Ziel's turning it up at 3:32. She's accelerating.
Grace had a 4-second lead to the dumbbell, so we'll see. Or off
Grace
the
still
dumbbell.
Looks good.
Yeah,
she does.
1, 2, 3.
Sevan, are you sore from doing that?
Yeah, Grace is fine.
No.
Man.
No. Interesting. I figured
she made up
good
8 seconds on the burpees.
Maybe tomorrow.
Do you remember when was it 17-1 the first time we got dumbbells?
Mm-hmm. Pat and Brent.
I got super sore from that one, but not from this one.
Well, it's twice as many snatches. Almost. It's 150 snatches versus 90.
Yeah.
And you have 40 and 50 in a row at the end versus going down to 9s. It's wild.
How is Walton so far ahead of Van Ziel? Van Ziel looks like she's moving so fast.
It's the burpees. The double foot is saving her so much time versus that step up that Caitlin's using.
I like how you call it the double foot.
Yeah.
I just never heard of it called that. The double foot.
She's doing the double foot.
Hey, how fast can Adler go if he doesn't step every burpee? You think he goes way faster?
I think he goes sub 6, but I don't know if he goes much faster than that.
Pretty good upper body pressing.
Are these guys? Is it going down in Las Vegas? This is a really good point. It is really dry.
No, this is going on the Gold Coast, and I can't remember where Grace is.
I just
They're
feel like
all
John
over.
absolutely sent it, and he was 557.
Well, what about BPC 157?
I use BP. Someone asked, "What is Sevan? What'd you do to heal your arm?" I use BPC 157.
That hasn't been giving you any issues, has it?
Maybe like
yeah,
it hurts a little bit, but it didn't hurt at all during that workout, and I heard it doing dumbbell snatches. So that's pretty cool.
Is Grace on her? Grace is on her 9s, right?
Yeah.
Last set of 9s.
I
First
think
set.
she looks like she's moving for the last set.
Dude, she looked like this the whole time.
And this girl's strong suit is her swimming.
Yeah.
Man. 35-pound dumbbell for the ladies, 50-pound for the boys.
Caitlin was slamming the.
If she gets sub 6, that's wildly impressive.
Come on. Nope.
You can get the BPC 157 at
Dang.
capeptides.com. Wow.
Over Ricky.
That's a fantastic time for her.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
She's not gonna. It's not gonna be enough for Zane.
What is the fastest woman's time now?
Someone said she got like
551.
So the weights are perfect, right? We're seeing times that are really comparable. The 15. and
Well,
35.
I would say the burpees are generally slightly harder for the women, but the dumbbell is slightly easier, which makes the workout perfect.
What was
And I would argue it's more of a burpee workout than a snatch workout, which is why
for the men.
the elite times are
628.
like
I
the
think
530s are the men.
and then 604 for
6002 for
602.
Gracie. She beat
602.
him by a second.
I gotta check my heat one at.
And then do you remember Ricky's score?
603.
And then do you remember Zane's score?
723.
Good job, guys. Dang, you guys are good. And you guys we're saying that you think this is a burpee workout? If you had to choose one?
I think I just think it's all lungs, period. It's just lungs,
Yeah.
but way more of a burpee workout than a snatch workout.
You don't really ever have to slow down on the dumbbell. It's totally dictated by what you want to do on the burpees.
And here they are live in person to be ridiculed.
Zane.
How you going?
What's up, guys?
Hey,
How are you? Nice
Listen,
to
Hiller was talking so much good things about you, Zane.
Yeah, he was listening.
we were listening from the start.
Oh, hey, we have a really bad crackle. Could we use the speaker on your phone instead of the?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Thank you. Hey, Gracie, congratulations on the.
I tell you what, you did. I could not see him that good looking from afar. He's a really good looking guy.
Are you guys a couple?
Don't try to fluff him now. He was going really slow compared to Ricky.
Oh, you guys are okay. Yeah, well, that works. Two good-looking people together. You guys chose appropriately. You guys did good. No one's batting up. You guys met perfectly. Zane, how was the workout, buddy? Zane, how did you finish in the semifinals last year?
I was 14th, so mid-pack.
How was the workout?
I probably just went out a little bit slow, to be honest. So I was throwing up whether or not I should have gone with Grace because I knew how fast she was going to be. And I was like, I'll just kind of run my own race. But I probably tried to go out a little bit hotter and hold on than just kind of hold one pace for the whole thing. Because by the end of it, I was still standing up. Like I wasn't dead on the floor like I probably should have been. So, yeah, it's all right, though.
Will you give it another shot or are you happy with it?
No, I'll just leave it. Yeah. So we just did it on Friday with a few of the guys from the gym, and then just basically got straight back into training. So.
And when you say you think you should have gone faster, what would that have looked like? Faster on the burpees, faster on the snatches? The snatches looked like they were going to fatigue you because of how slow you were controlling it on the way down.
Yeah, I think the dumbbell snatches, you probably just have to try and cycle a little bit quicker. I think most of the time it's probably made up on the burpees, as you just saw with Grace and Caitlin. Like Caitlin was moving the dumbbell really fast, but Grace's burpees were just crazy quick. So I think the dumbbells you could probably move a bit quicker, and then I should have just stayed a little bit lower on the over the burpee rather than kind of standing up as tall as I did.
Grace, how did you choose to do the double what we call the double leg jump up as opposed to what Van Ziel was doing, the single leg? Did you have that planned ahead of time, and how did you make the decision?
Yeah, I've always been good at like the double leg, and I feel like when I do one leg, I get confused. So it was just easier to do the double leg.
Yeah, I think it's confusing too. I'm glad to hear you say that. I would have never said that out loud. Thank you for making this a safe space. Yeah, it is. It's confusing as all shit. Are you happy with your score, Gracie? It was a pretty amazing performance.
Yeah, I don't think I could have gone any faster. Like my worst part from that workout is I don't know how to drop to the floor. As you can see, like I lower down really slow. And I'm trying to work on it, but for now, I feel like that's the slowest bit for me.
Gracie, you took 6th, 521 points, and they took 3 last year from the semifinals.
Yeah.
And so you were about 30. You were 35 points behind 3rd place.
Yeah.
Have you looked at that leaderboard and gone and played the game with? Oh man, if I just would have sucked it up here, I would have moved up 2 places and I would have like gone. Have you done that game?
I feel like everyone's done that, and I
Yeah.
feel like, you know, like I definitely would have qualified if it wasn't for my legless rope climbs, and I've looked at that, assessed it, and then I've started individual programming with Kiefer, and so we've addressed that a lot more. And looking back at it, I'm kind of almost glad that I didn't make the games, because I feel like I would have got destroyed at the games with that workout. So it would have been the same with the legless. So.
Hey, Andrew, how hard of all the things to improve on? It seems like rope climbs would be a really legless rope climbs would be a really hard thing to fix. Yes, no.
Yeah, but it's also not something I would have guessed she would have been poor at, considering she's a good swimmer. I would have figured.
I think that.
She would have been legless rope then.
You mean because of the
Yeah.
upper body? Hold on one second, Gracie. Because of the upper body, because of this motion, you
Yeah,
think
the
she's got a good
Your
back and
lats
good.
are so strong.
Is it a
Back
grip
awareness?
strength
Okay.
issue for you?
What did you
What was
ask?
that,
What did you
sorry?
ask?
If it was grip strength, if grip strength was the limit.
Yeah,
Oh,
a lot. I feel like it's not my lats. It's like when I'm fatigued, my hands let go. It's not
Yeah.
necessarily. Yeah.
Oh, and do you agree with Hiller's assessment that swimmer, strong back, strong lats, good pulling power, that it is just grip for you?
Yeah, I would say. So.
What did you all do to work on that? Did you just do more rope climbs, or did you start grabbing sand? Like what was the method there?
So Kiefer's put a lot more accessory work in for me now. So like rope hangs and like I don't even know, just heaps. All of my accessories just have more stuff.
Grippy.
But I feel like if I can't just like put more legless in, because then I'm gonna get like elbow pain and stuff like that. So just putting it in my accessories and little things where I'm not really even thinking about it, just stuff that adds up.
You got to get a giant thing of newspaper and just crumple up every single page in it every day, and throw out the
Give that a
paper
go.
1 feet at a time.
And then
Do
make
the phone
Zane,
book.
and then make Zane uncrumple it so you can crumple it back again.
Yeah.
How did you two meet?
Through training. So basically, she used to live about an hour south from where we live in Western Australia, and she used to drive up to the gym that we train at now. And then the gym owner, basically after a local comp, offered me to come down and train as well on a Saturday afternoon, and we basically met there, and then kind of just hit things off, and then just kind of jumped straight into it, training together.
Did you know right when you saw her, Zane, or did you just see her and you just started pursuing her? You're like, yep.
I feel like we did a workout and we both were like going head to head. There was 2 parts and we were both like really close on the first bit. And I feel like the second part, we both couldn't do strict handstand push-ups at the time. So we both smashed the first bit and then we got to the second bit and we both couldn't even do handstand push-ups. I feel like we kind of bonded over that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
It was pretty. Yeah, it happened pretty organically. Like didn't pressure anything, and then we just started training together, and it kind of just led on from there. So
Cried in each other's arms after they failed handstand push-ups and never let go.
Yeah.
Zane, event number at the semifinals, that workout number 1. What was workout number 1 that you just absolutely destroyed? Second place.
Run.
There.
It was a sled
Yeah.
pull event.
So it was like echo bike, sled, run, sled, ski, sled.
And why did you do so well at that?
I come from playing Australian football, so I've got quite like a good endurance, like longer piece kind of conditioning is what I really kind of thrive in. But then also I think in Australia, a few people know like probably the mats are a little bit slicker and just the pulling was a little bit easier. We had some of the top times over here. So I don't know if I would have held against like the guys in America if we had gone there, but I knew that I definitely could have just kind of pushed the pace on that. And Jay was coming for me at the end, but I had to just try and hold on, I'd say.
You're talking about Aussie rules football, right?
Australian rules, yeah.
Oh, this
Is that rugby?
It's my favorite sport of all time.
Nah, so it's a little bit different to rugby.
It's
but,
like a hybrid of rugby and American football.
They
Yeah.
can
But you're
dribble the
running a
ball.
lot. You don't stop and do plays. You're running a lot.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So it's probably if you play as like a midfielder or as a centre, it's probably like anywhere from 12 to 15 kilometers a game
Wow.
running.
So you get second
That's
place
about
there.
7 miles, Sevan. You don't know kilometers, guys.
Thank you. I appreciate the conversion. John Young doing the math. That was your job, Tyler. Hey, when you take second place at the first event, are you like, okay, I'm doing this? Your confidence?
Yeah, I
skyrocketing?
was so ready to jump in last year. I was just so excited to be there. It was probably a little bit overwhelming, but after coming second in that, I guess you take a lot of confidence from it. There was a lot of mistakes throughout the weekend, but to start off the weekend like that was pretty cool.
And Gracie, I'm looking. You also let me see. Oh, did you have 2 second places? No, you had a second place and a third place. You had a second place in workout 5. Which was that? Was that the snatch running?
It was the snatches and the 800-meter run.
And were you surprised that you got a second place in that, or did you know when you saw that workout come up, you're like, okay, I'm gonna fucking crush the field?
I don't know. I feel like I was going to do well. I wasn't expecting to get second in that run. I didn't think I was that good at running. Well, not good, but yeah, I just sent the run and wasn't expecting that.
And you go into the final event, and you have to do really well to make it, and you do really well. You take 3rd place. What was the final event? Workout 7.
Oh,
Is that the total bar?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
the same
FO
back carry,
toe to bar.
toe
Oh,
to bar, and nickel bite.
Right. How about that one? Did you know that you were going to crush that? And when you got 3rd, did you think you had done enough?
She should have won it. She dropped the sandbag halfway down there.
Dropped the
Oh.
stab.
Was that the
Nah.
reason you didn't make it?
No, I don't think I think the legless rope climb seated one. I came like last in that, and that just ruined my chances really.
Well, I'm glad that you were so bad enough that wasn't the reason you didn't make it, because that would have been heartbreaking if it was within 2 spots and the sandbag was the reason.
Yeah.
She got the first of the 2 legless, and then she went a little bit early on the second legless, so the first 2, and just basically blew her grip up. If she had have made that second one, she would have made the games, because she only had to get like 10 of the wall-facing handstand push-ups to make up the difference. So it was just she went a little bit early and just kind of blew up with a couple of other girls, and that was what.
Those are heartbreaking. It was cool that you were able to push at the end as opposed to just being like, I'm defeated. Did you have to do like a lot of self-talk to get yourself back in the game, or you were like, it's fine, I'm good moving forward?
No, I feel like after I saw that event and I knew that I kind of like lost the points that I needed to qualify for the games, it kind of just took away any pressure that I had left on myself. So I kind of just felt like training, and it was like, I love training and I love sending it in training, and there's, when there's no pressure, you're just having fun. And I felt like I was in the zone, and it was just a really fun event.
How did you guys end up with Underdogs Athletics? It's based out of Las Vegas, Nevada, United States, and you guys are on an island somewhere. I don't know what ocean are you guys over there? What island are you guys on? Australia.
Pacific?
So we
They're in the Indian. They're in the Indian Ocean.
I don't
Well,
Yeah, I don't know where we are.
You're in the
They don't
Australian
even know.
Ocean.
They don't even know.
You're in the Australian Ocean. How do you guys?
We're on one side of Australia, and
We're like the other side of the world.
we're isolated.
Like,
Yeah. How did you guys end up? How did you end up with the Underdogs?
We became quite close with Rick and Michelle when they first came over here for like one of his comeback camps before touring in 2022. So we just kind of met them over here, and then we actually went over to Down Under in 2022 as well to go stay with them for just the kind of pre-comp, just for like a week or 2. And then we just started slowly. I did the I think it was like a free trial for the Underdogs to kind of see what it was like for a couple of weeks, just to kind of get a glance at it. And then we just slowly started incorporating a couple of the accessories and things, and then basically just shot a message to Justin Kotler and asked him kind of what the go was. And they basically just got us on the right track. So,
In both of you, by then, both of you were doing the same training. You guys wanted to stick and do the same kind of training.
Yeah, I feel like we were doing our coach from our gym owner. He was programming for us. And then Zane swapped to Underdogs, and I was a bit hesitant. And then I just decided to follow.
That's how it worked with my wife as well. I switched coaches, and then like she kind of whimped around about it for about a month, and she was like, "Okay, I'll make the change."
Yeah, once I saw like the layout of it, and obviously one of my biggest things is gymnastics under fatigue. After I looked at how they had that programmed in, I like kind of realized that changing to Underdogs was going to be it was going to benefit me quite a bit, and I think it has. So we'll see.
That was something you needed to work on, you're saying, gymnastics under fatigue.
Our coach that owns the gym, he's really good at like old school CrossFit. So he's been around the CrossFit scene for like 9 or 10 years now. He's been to a few regionals. He went to the Asia Championships in like 2018 or 2019. So he's really good at that old school CrossFit, but we kind of just needed that little bit more, the new kind of stuff that's happening nowadays. So I think Kiefer and Justin have a really good sense of what that is, and it's been massive.
And when you switch coaches, do you have to find a new gym, or you just do it at the same gym?
No, he was super understanding.
Yeah.
And what about the other guys who are in Australia? Do you see the other people? Do you see Jay or Ricky or Cara or Maddie or any of the people?
Do you mean like in person?
So last year we stayed with Ricky.
Yeah, like do you ever train with them? Do you guys cross paths?
So the only people we really stay with is Ricky. So we go over and stay with Ricky and Michelle. And then because they're in Wollongong, whoever's kind of around there, sometimes they come and train with us or whoever. So like Zach Thomas.
Who was the other guy, the big strong guy? He didn't.
Royce Dunn.
Royce
Jake
Dunn
Douglas?
and Jake Douglas. Do you see them?
That's in Brisbane.
Yeah, no, we don't see them. Like we've spoken to them. Royce has come over here for a comp a few years ago, and we've kind of spoken to him and stuff. But it's basically just Ricky and Michelle. I think we stayed with them 2 months 2 months last year. So we've become quite close with them, and we try and get over east as much as we can to train with a few other people.
Do you like that?
Wollongong, that's like the country of Australia, right?
It's just a really small town. It's really nice. You know what Jaws, how there's like that harbour.
Yeah,
They've got like a harbour in Wollongong, and it's just like a really small town that just gives me those vibes. But it's really lovely over there, and the people over there are really cool.
And I apologize for asking these questions. I don't think I grasp how big Australia is. So when I think of you guys, I think of all you guys like working out like within an hour drive of each other, which obviously is not the.
it would be the equivalent of Jason going over and training with Rich.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty
Yeah,
close.
so we're on one
further than
side,
that.
we're on the west coast, and then you got to fly 4.5 hours to get to Sydney. And then Melbourne and Brisbane and all that are probably within like 2 hours of each other.
What do you guys do besides CrossFit? Do you guys have jobs?
No, we're both all in now.
We have a dog.
Yeah, awesome. All right. So the goal. So Zane,
The dog's a job.
Zane and Gracie. So the goal, the aspiration is no shortcuts, all in, and the goal is to get to the games this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for Grace, I think she should be aiming for the top this year. I can't see why she couldn't even win Torian. To be honest, I've seen such growth in her this last year. I think for me, like realistic goals, we're trying to just get in that like top 7, top 6. Just with the holes that I've kind of been closing over the last year as well, and then recently with Kiefer. So I think you've got to be realistic about the intentions going into each comp. But I think for Grace, she can definitely push for the win this year.
Awesome. Well, I really appreciate you letting us look at your workouts. Congratulations. It sounds like you guys are focused, amazing overachievers. Great to have you on the show. Great to meet you guys. And congratulations and good luck, man.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
I just want to let you know that technically you won because I don't think Ricky was jumping over his dumbbell.
Wow.
But technically, although I was talking crap, I think you won.
It's right. It was a pretty shit performance. So maybe this week or the next week,
boy.
you can
Top
next week you can
25%,
see something a
you're
little bit more
good. You're good.
impressive.
Well, as they say in the hood, Zane, the open doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
In the hood.
I'll jump on that. I'll jump on that train.
Yeah. Hey, thank you. It was beautiful talking to you guys.
Oh,
I
Zane,
appreciate it.
one more thing, dude. Would you have been pissed if they give you a handicap of a minute?
No, because I probably need it.
Thank you. That's what we're saying.
Okay.
It makes it a race.
Yeah. I've trained with Ricky enough to know how good he is. So I mean, I wasn't expecting to be.
Is he? He's freakish, huh?
Yeah, he's
He's crazy.
Yeah, it's impressive to see.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Have a good one. Bye.
Ciao.
What's
What a
up?
good. Hey, what's up?
What's up, Tyler?
It's our show now.
I'm gonna give those two a thumbs up.
I like them a lot.
They fooled me. I think they're cool as shit.
We had a blast at Waterpalooza hanging with them.
You know what's interesting is every other person you haven't said that about now, I'm going to assume is a thumbs down.
That's fair. Fine, do
When
it.
I'm going to give them a thumbs up. I'm going to give them a thumbs up, and then you just don't say anything. It's like, well, we all know. Now.
I don't know what it is about the Aussies that's so easy to like. They're like your cool cousin that you're like you see once a year or something.
They're all very down to earth.
Yeah.
It's the same way that when Pedro does the fake news, you know it's all fake no matter what because of the accent.
That's it. The accent's fooling us.
I think that's the opposite of what John and Tyler were saying, but I like it. Hey, anything so far? We'll start with you, John Young. Anything so far that's been a shock to you with the Open? Any scores? The way it turned out? What the workout is? Anything that stands out that you're like, okay, maybe shock's not even the right word, but just a highlight.
I mean, honestly, I think Taylor's performance was the biggest shock, and I can even say shock. I don't even. It's not that he did well. I did not expect a world record time, and like somebody might beat it once it gets all shaken out, but I did not see that coming, and it was kind of like a blown away performance from him. Everybody else, like Chandler doing a 5:49, that's cool. Chandler's really good at burpees and snatching. Like it's not like it's awesome, but I did not expect that from Taylor. I thought he'd get around 6 minutes, which is still an elite score. But that's the only thing that I've been shocked by, and in a very good way.
Let me read some of these. Let me read some of these really quick. Taylor Self 540, Will Morad 547, Bailey Martin 546, Chandler Smith 549, Austin Hatfield. Did I already say that? 547, Jay Crouch 550, Noah Olson 551, Patrick Vellner 601. All the scores obviously are in Tudor Magda. Wow, that's impressive for Tudor. Wow.
I think you called that, didn't you, John?
What?
You said Tudor would do well on this workout, didn't you?
I don't remember saying that. But
Taylor Wade. You guys know who Taylor Wade is?
Yeah, he works out at Crash. He's got an engine for days.
Stupid fit.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go back up to Tudor Magda real quick. I want to ask you a question. Isn't he notorious for not having an engine?
I think he's notorious for shitting the bed in live competition.
He blows up in long
He's still
long
semifinals
workouts.
fit, and I think semifinals fit. You're fit enough to just send it no matter what. Like that's the like you pass the test as far as going as hard as you can for 6 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
How will Colton do? Colton will win the workout.
I think Colton will have a world record.
Sprague.
I think Colton will be sub 530.
Wow, let's look at that. James Sprague 6'11". That's a lot of man. Wow.
It's a long dude.
That's a long dude.
I would like to see that video. I can't believe I won't actually even want to watch anyone do this workout, but I'd love to see that. He beat Adler?
Well, Adler got a 3-second penalty because he didn't turn around.
Yeah, you can blame that L on Boston.
Vigneault, Dane Smith.
You know what is a funny highlight? If you go watch Rich's workout, it's funny to see how pissed off he is at it's just you just go. It's stupid.
Did he not like the workout? I was trying to read him after the workout. He seemed annoyed that he did it.
He did seem annoyed. And I mean, because he went unbroken the whole time, never stopped, kept his same pace the entire time, was very fast, and it was 6:54.
How about this lady here at top of the women's leaderboard? Thanks for bringing this up, Hiller. Mirjam von Rohr, 547. Do we know who that is?
It seems realistic, but no.
Fee Sagafi, 552. Kristen Holta, who's not
my cousin.
not competing, 602. Ellie Hiller, 605.
Not surprised.
She's a monster.
Yeah, I
Emma
figured she'd
Lawson,
do well.
616. What do you think Holta's doing? Is she? What do you think
Team,
she's
I
doing?
thought. Or no,
Yeah,
is she doing team?
Oh, she's either team or retired.
Didn't she just have a kid?
No, not Holt.
No.
Not Holta.
38 years old,
That's amazing.
605.
Hey, Lindsay Lane. She just won Crash, yeah? The Crucible.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Good memory, Hiller.
That was a good pool.
Kyra Milligan, 619.
Underdogs, yeah.
Elisa Fuliano, 620. Cara Saunders, 621. Oh, wow. So Cara still has it. Wow.
Told you she's making a comeback.
Wow. Shelby Neal, 623. Laura Clifton, 627.
Woo!
Danny Spiegel, 629. Incredible. Good job.
I could see her doing that. That makes sense.
I wonder if she jumped over the dumbbell.
Brianna Wallen, 632. Andrea Solberg, 635. Ariel Lowen, 635.
Julia Blazowska.
Ooh,
Third-
trains in her garage. Sorry.
Third fittest woman in the world, 635.
Damn it. Where are we looking? 635?
Ariel Lowen.
Ariel Lowen.
Hannah Hardy. Alexis Raptis at the bottom, 50th currently, 639. By the way, I think the Open is tracking right about where it was last year.
As far as signups go.
Yeah, as far as signups go, I think it's very, 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 very close.
Hey, it's so different just seeing these scores with days to go. I'm so accustomed to having it populate in an hour after the leaderboard shuts down.
Yep.
What do you mean? I'm not following you.
In years past, when the
On
Open
Monday.
quote unquote mattered,
Mhm.
then the athletes would wait until then to have their scores validated by the affiliates they would do them at.
That way you couldn't.
Now there's a
use
lot of
somebody
names.
else's.
There's a
They're
lot
all
of
up, yeah,
top
they're all
level
up.
names. Yeah.
So people aren't gaming it as much.
Right.
They're
Correct.
just Simon Hernandez. Taylor is a beast. Unreal how fast he went. Redid mine judge error yesterday. I was yelling like a baby towards the end today. So fun. I felt like throwing up, so that means I did it right.
Yep.
All right. If you don't have the Heat One app downloaded on your phone, you need to. You can do it at the Apple Store or at Google Play. It's super easy to play, super fun. There's loads of people in there. It's basically there's just athletes, and you just pick which one you want to win, and then you accumulate scores.
Did we just find out in real time who won that, Tyler?
Yep.
Who won between them? Was it Ricky,
Ricky.
and Caitlin?
Ricky
and Caitlin.
And then Taylor beat Dallin.
Mm-hmm.
So far, I think I'm undefeated.
Wow, John Young.
He's up there.
Yeah, John Young is a number one on the Heat One app right now.
Wait a minute.
He so
Am I
there's
really?
only about
Yeah,
100
you're tied for first place.
There's 169 or 8 people who have all correct picks. I don't think that's going to last much longer.
Wait a minute. I'm tied for number one as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't ruin a good story.
Good
Don't
job,
ruin-
Hiller.
Yeah, fuck Hiller.
168 over your.
All right. But I'm in 104th.
Dude, it went down fast. Like at the end of day, after Taylor, there were only like 200 people who had all correct picks.
Oh, because no one chose Taylor. Idiot.
Yeah.
I can't believe John chose Taylor after all that crap he was
He
talking.
switched at the end.
I did. I
And now he's saying, after I said we'll see a sub 530 score, he said he thinks Colton will go sub 530.
no.
He's back. He's backtracking bad, man.
Upon seeing data, listen, blind predictions and
I didn't
real life
even need
predictions
data,
when
John.
it matters is a whole different thing.
So who's unconfirmed at the moment?
Information was given to me, and now I'm gonna make my prediction upon that.
The bracket matchups, everybody below that is unconfirmed. We'll wait till the leaderboard closes to
son
confirm
of a-
those.
So if this isn't filled in, does that mean that it didn't like choose between
Those,
Adler
yeah.
and Crouch? Son of a.
Did you
I
just
always-
lose again?
I chucked my phone. I always end up doing that. Damn it. John Young's gonna beat me now.
Oh man, I was shaking.
Or if you do beat him, it'll be you can brag about it because you screwed up. I want to tell you some things that are coming up. March 4th. What is it? Is that Monday?
Yes.
March 4th at Coffee Pods and Wads, we'll have a nutrition expert CrossFit noob, Sean Casey. He has that scheduled. Get with the programming. Has a Wednesday show all during the open. It's called Inside the Leaderboard. That's at 15 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Wednesdays. We, of course, the open will be on Thursday. That's from CrossFit Games HQ. Then on Thursday evening, we will have a show. I guess you could call it CrossFit Games Update Show. We'll be talking about all things that we've learned about the open after they announce it. We'll be talking about Friday. And then Friday, of course, what everyone's waiting for. The Born Primitive CrossFit Charlotte Open 24.1. Thank you, Andy Hendel.
CrossFit. Oh, yeah.
And it's Taylor versus the world. And the world will be represented by Jason Hopper on Friday.
He's a hell of a world representative, isn't he?
Yeah.
He did really well on this workout, didn't he? Didn't he put
Yeah,
that
he
weight
did.
in?
What'd he get?
608.
608.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
That was crazy. I did not expect that.
No, I wouldn't
He
expect
said
that
something
either.
like they hate big dudes or something like that.
Yeah. I would expect like a 7-minute time from Hopper.
6:30 something was where I had pegged.
I don't respect him. I don't respect him.
Hey, are you repeating it, Sevan?
Repeating what?
The workout.
No. No. I got ill again after I did it. I was sick, and then the day I did the workout, I was perfectly fine. And then the next morning I woke up, I was all fucked up again.
Kicked you back.
Yeah, threw me back. Still hacking up shit. But I will do I will incorporate that into versions that I do regularly. Like I really like that workout. I'll do iterations of that probably now for the rest of the year.
The 21.
Be a good like.
Basically snatches, burpees, practice jumping over the barbell. You know what I mean? On the minute stuff. 3-minute sprints, rest 3 minutes. I'll start incorporating that. I'll start trying to. I like
good
I like
alternating.
What did old Bill get?
Grundler?
Yet? Or Old Bill?
Old Bill.
Leahy.
Oh, that young Bill.
Oh,
House of Bill.
What if I told you he had nothing? I can't tell you. He's not my score to give. I don't think he's posted.
That's fair.
He's
tell us what's going on. Is there a drama around his score?
I don't know, but he just asked a question, and
I just think he'd be really fast at it.
So you know the score, Hiller, but it's not posted.
He had texted me, and I just read it for the first time.
Okay, so maybe he didn't even want you to say that.
Well, you
he
should
did
text
it, but
him.
now we know.
Can I say it live on air?
Can I say it live on air?
452, incredible. Hey, will anyone break 5 minutes?
No.
Will anyone break 5:30?
Yes.
5:30.
5:20?
No.
I don't think so.
I think Colton Mertens is going to get 5:28, and that's going to be the best time in the world.
I was watching Taylor's performance, and I was like, it's going to be almost impossible to get sub 5:30.
You got to be like 7 inches shorter or something.
Yeah.
I did text with Colton yesterday. He did not share his time with me. I didn't ask, but he did have some funny things to say about Taylor. Very, very funny. All right. Any closing statements?
No, covered it.
All right. Tomorrow morning, guys, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, the great Matt O'Keefe, CEO, HWPO, will be here just kicking it. He's always fun. He's easy. Find out what the champ's up to. Find out what they're doing up in Vermont.
The champ?
The champ, 5 times champ. Fittest, 5 times champ, the champ. It's like the president of the United States. Once you're the president, you're the president.
You stay the president?
Okay. That makes sense.
Would you call James Fitzgerald the champ?
Yeah.
Washington, the president.
You've called Katie the champ.
I call Katie the champ.
She is a champ for many reasons, though.
Please go over and check out Hiller's newest video with Tyson Bagent. You won't be disappointed. It's really fun.
Good one.
Yeah, it's like hanging out with the boys.
Was
if
it
you want-
cool? Sorry.
No,
Was
go
it
ahead.
cool hanging out in the spot? Like, because I'm pretty sure Dan and Rich filmed a famous video there in that spot, right?
They did an open workout a couple years back in there, from what I
Yeah.
remember. And I also think I remember seeing Fraser do that wicked heavy squat clean in that location as well. During
Yeah.
an open workout after the dumbbells and the
380.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was the spot.
But they have moved, so I don't know if
Right,
that,
that's why I
that
think
location is moved.
Right. It looks very similar. If
Yeah,
I think, yeah.
Is that where Dan and Rich did the snatch workout? I think the
I
30
think.
snatches at each weight.
I think.
Wait, what year was that?
The
13.
No way. I mean, I don't think so.
You know what workout I'm talking about?
The open workout?
Yeah, it was like 30 snatches at 95, 30 snatches at 135, 30 snatches at 165.
Yeah, isn't
Ends-
that,
ends at 210.
12.2?
And then in most reps, what'd you say?
Isn't that 12.2? And didn't they do that at the Tech, whatever Tech school?
I'm asking you.
That's not 12, I don't think. I think it's
I don't
14 or-
remember what it was. I just remember they were together in a video on that one.
It might be because the weights are weird because it ends at 210.
Right.
Yeah, max
Yeah.
reps at 210.
Well,
Yeah.
It's 12.2. You
I just redid that one.
Let's get a
recently.
repeat of that one, huh? I think that's a great conditioning workout.
I bet you do.
Homie, you don't test me on stuff like that. This is the workout you're talking. 12.2.
Yeah.
I wasn't
There
saying
go.
you were wrong. I was asking you.
So they did that at Tech for sure.
Yeah. JR somewhere screaming at his computer. It is 12.2. It is.
Sorry, I completely derailed us.
Like you thought
I'm
acted
good.
like you knew, so I was asking.
You gave me time to remember this. Listen, if you want the cleanest teeth, the freshest mouth, you don't want to put neurotoxins in your body. You've done 5 seconds of research and realize that you've been brushing your teeth with fluoride, which is completely retarded. Go over to Doc Spartan, get them a Toothian tooth powder. I love it. My kids love it. Everyone loves it. My teeth are white as shit. I'm stoked. Wish I would have found it 30, 40, 50, 51 years ago.
How strong is the taste of the peppermint?
Mellow. I think it's mellow.
mellow?
Yeah, I think it's mellow. Athena was telling me today that she felt it in her mouth like an hour later. I don't feel it at all. I just barely put the tip in there. I can't even believe how clean my teeth feel. I thought Black John Young, I thought neurotoxins gave you superpowers. Look, I love it. Yeah.
Is you Melanotan?
Dude,
You've used some Melanotan. I can't believe how dark you are. You look like you just came back from Miami.
Athena's weight loss picture was crazy.
Crazy. Her one from today.
Good
is
job,
crazy.
Athena.
Yeah, crazy. Body transformation, Tyler. Body
Yeah,
transformation.
body transformation.
You gotta watch your words. You don't want to be Sean Woodland.
Is she picky about that?
About
No,
what?
no.
Okay.
I'm
We're
just
messing with you. No.
Yeah.
What's up, Athena?
Hi, coach.
Yeah, dude, she's crazy. She's 35, down 35 as of this
He's been
morning.
killing it.
So cool. So cool.
All right. Love you guys. Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tyler Watkins from the Heat One app. If you want to get strong, JY Barbell, look up John Young. It's no joke. And HillerFit. The content's exploding. The channel's exploding. Get over there, subscribe, like everything.